everybody, my name is Erose and welcome to The Sims Mobile. My name is Erose and I'm doing a kind of like a little first look on an early version of The Sims Mobile game. This game will be coming out for iOS and Google Play and Android very soon. I'm not sure when though. There's not a specific date yet, but hopefully it is very soon. And it already is out in a couple different countries, so if you're one of those lucky people, maybe you too can go ahead and start playing. But since this is kind of like an early version of the game, there might be some bumps and rough edges along the way during this playthrough, so just keep that in mind. That'll probably be fixed if there's anything wrong with it when you get to play it. Maybe, we'll see. But what I'm doing now is I'm kind of just going through and creating my sim. Her name is Rose Wood, and she's very, very cute. She has nice dark hair, and I went through all the different types of makeup and different types of hair and skin and color. Different eyes. As you can see, there's kind of like a slider. We can kind of move around and change your eye shape and change your nose shape and change all different things. You can change your skin color. You can do all different kinds of things, which is pretty cool. It's definitely not as much as like in a Sims game or in The Sims 3 or in The Sims 4 for character creation, but it is pretty good because this is a mobile game and there's still tons and tons of choices, and you can definitely make a pretty unique looking sim. Not perfect, but you can definitely do a lot of work with that, and there's a lot of different things that you can change, so that's going to be a lot of fun to go ahead and do. Change your head, you can change your body, you can change your personality, so yeah, it's pretty cool. And for the clothing, there are some different clothing options. Different types of clothing pieces do unlock during the game as you progress, like your character and as your family. So there, right here is kind of just like the starter few of different types of clothes that you can wear right now. That's why there's not really a lot of options. Because when I first saw this, I was like, where's all the clothes at? Like, somebody call Kohl's, okay? Somebody call Sears. But you get some more different clothing options too, and you can actually change the personality of your sim. As you can see, a lot of the different personality traits actually need to be unlocked as you play the game, so your sims who are further on in generations can go ahead and play with different types of personality. Right now I kind of choose flirty and a geek and a logical type of sim. But yeah, so here she is, and I kind of went through and I played the tutorial kind of on my own. It was kind of a little bit annoying, so I didn't really want to go through that now because it's a lot of like stop and play and click here and do this. I'm actually going to go ahead and show you some gameplay in just a second. But yeah, so I hope you guys enjoy. Please leave a like on this video if you want to go ahead and see more. And let's go ahead and get started with some actual gameplay. Alrighty. And here we are, everybody. Here is Rose, our very first Sims mobile character, and she's on this like really like cool plaque area right here. It's really, really cool. And then, does this do anything? My collection. I don't have anything. Guys, I don't have anything in my collection, but like I said before, I have been playing around a little bit just to kind of get an idea of what is going on. I played through the tutorial. I'm currently level 4, about to be level 5 very, very soon, and I have a few relationships already with some of the other fellow Simlets. I'm friends with Prescott, Bella, and I know Christina and Theodore, so that's pretty interesting. And let's see, what does this have to say? So my little sim, she's a geeky sim, she is a flirty sim, and I think this one is logical. Yes, it is logical. And she is currently a young adult, and in 4 days she will be an adult. And I'm pretty sure this game runs in real time, so in 4 real life days, she shall be an adult. So that's pretty interesting. Her career, she's currently a barista, and she works there. We get to make like different types of coffee. We wipe down the floor. We wipe down tables. We interact with customers and coworkers, and I'll probably show you guys what we do at work in this episode. And then hobbies. Ooh, can we have a hobby? I don't know if we can have a hobby. So there's different types of hobbies our Sims can have, but a lot of things are locked until we reach a different level. So it looks like there's guitar, there's cooking, writing, and yoga. So that's going to be pretty interesting to see. And let's see, what else do we have here? Let me see. I'm still getting used to the controls and customize sim. Can we redo our sim? Ooh, it looks like we can redo our sim, so that's pretty cool too. So here is Rose. She looks pretty awesome, if I do say so myself. But yeah, so let's go ahead and go back into the game. Here is her home, and there's some people that kind of like wander around. We can go ahead and introduce ourselves. So let's go ahead and make a friendly introduction. So that is kind of how you communicate with your fellow Sims. You just click on them, and then you click on yourself once you're done talking to them, and you collect these little types of experience points, and you can go ahead and talk about different things. So here's talk about coffee and things about sci-fi. I think I get that mood lit because I am actually like a geeky sim. So let's go ahead and talk about sci-fi and see if he enjoys, talking about sci-fi as well. And it looks like he enjoyed it quite a bit. Let's go ahead and collect our little pieces right there, and ooh, make a friendly introduction. Hello, lady. Welcome to my home. I have pink bushes and I like them. Alright, so Zoe, let's go ahead and collect this too. So what I want to do is take a look at different types of quests and to kind of like level up our job skill and see what's going on. So we have a main goal right now is to find a new love, reveal feelings to a sweetheart, and our possible rewards we get different types of items, which is pretty cool. So I think in order to find our true love, we're gonna have to level up our character, and I think one way to do that is actually go to work. So let's go ahead and click on the map, and as you can see, here's our home right there. We have the Parkside Place, which is where our job is. There's also the Market Square, which I haven't really messed around with yet, so maybe we'll do that after we do a little bit of work. But let's go ahead and go to the Parkside and, make some money. Make some money, honey. Alright, so here is our little simlet right there. Let's see. And let's go ahead and click right here and start an event. So brew and serve, we are a beginner, and our career event will take 5 minutes and we'll earn some money and it'll cost us some energy. So let's go ahead and start the event. So we are doing it right here. So what we have to do in order to, be good at our job is to click on these little stars. So let's go ahead and clean up the coffee grounds. And once she is done cleaning up the coffee grounds, we can actually click on her and get these little pink stars that fill up. Let's go ahead and brew coffee. As you can see right here, there's these stars, and as we collect them, they kind of fill up and we get better rewards as we finish them in a fast and timely manner. So that's pretty cool. Let's go ahead and ask her favorite type of coffee. What is your favorite coffee, madame? And I don't know if it's going to actually tell us. Oh, we got 2 stars for that. Nice. And let's go ahead and give her an espresso. So there we go. That's pretty cool. And then there are different types of jobs too, so I'm interested to see how that is going to work out. Ooh, I just clicked on that rug and it did a little shaky shake. Alright, so nothing really we can do over here. What about this person? Let's go ahead and talk to our coworker and see what's up with him. See what's going down. Let's go ahead and collect that, and we got ourselves a star. And let's go ahead and scrub the stubborn stain on this table. So it's kind of like a little click game, little click mini game as we go to work, which is, pretty cool for a mobile game. And let's go ahead, let's see, we don't have any coffee to give anybody. Let's go ahead and make some more coffee. Let's go ahead and clean up this spill first, because we always want a nice and tidy area while we're at work. And there we go, got ourselves a star. Let's go ahead and make some coffee. Alright, there, and there she is. She's making her coffee. She's doing her little moves, spinning things around, which is pretty cool. And now we have some coffee. Let's go ahead and clean the machine. There we go. Pick up the coffee so we can go ahead and serve it to our different guests. There we go. And pick the star up. Let's go ahead and talk to you. Give you a latte. There we go. You, or madame, you can go ahead and have a latte. And I like how the Sims look pretty different from each other. It's really cool to see. Let's go ahead and wipe this table down. Get that sticky mess out of here. We don't want any of that icky stuff for the customers. There we go. Let's go ahead and click on that and get our star. And let's go ahead and clean the sticky buttons. Why is everything so sticky over here, okay? That's what I want to know. Why is everything sticky? Alright, so let's go ahead and get this star too. And let's go ahead and craft a cappuccino. That sounds really good right now, actually. I like cappuccinos. Cappuccinos are really yummy. Alright. And now we have our coffee. Let's go ahead and clean the machine. We're going to go ahead and get a star once we're able to do so. And there we go. And we should be about level up for that, which is pretty awesome. And let's go ahead and see what our reward is going to be for doing a nice job at our career. Let's go ahead and collect rewards. And we got this really cool pink bag. And if you go ahead and open it, there's tons of money and XP and job boost and all kinds of fun things. We're still working though, so, oh, actually we're not working. We can go ahead and start the event again. maybe we should do it again. Let's see. Our energy did go down a lot. Our hunger went down a little bit, and our see, what is this? This is our fun. Gain 1 fun in 4 minutes. Can we go ahead and maybe click on this mic to have some fun or anything? No, it doesn't look like it. Or maybe it's something that we can unlock in the future. Alright, so let's go and check out the map really quickly. I want to go ahead and go to the market square. Unlock that, and let's go ahead and hang out. I've never been here before. So, there's different types of things. Unlock a restaurant, and let's see, there's a restaurant, there's a fashion studio, and there's also a medical center. Ooh, interesting. So I don't know if I want to lock any of those things yet, but that's really cool to see that they're actually there. And there's also, are we still in our work outfit? We are. I think I can actually zoom in. There we go. And here she is. She's just hanging out. Here is the town. We can go ahead and meet all different types of people too. Kind of hanging out in this area. So it is a brand new real life day. So there are new different like goals for our sim to go ahead and do. So we still have the main goal, which is to go ahead and have a new love, reveal feelings to a sweetheart. And then we have some new ones, which is get to work. Go ahead and do another one of the work events. We have do something alone. Tap on something at home and choose an action to do alone. Ooh, I wonder what we can do. And then we have become a romantic interest with someone. Earn at least 1 star in becoming a romantic interest by doing a social event. Alright, so let's go ahead and see what we can do. Right now we can go ahead and interact with something alone, which I'm not sure what we're going to be able to interact with, but I guess that's kind of what the game is showing us, that we can do different things. So chat over tea with, so that is with somebody. What about, ooh, we can dance. We can dance alone. So let's go ahead and dance. So when we go ahead and do these different things, it's going to have us dance for a particular amount of time. Same thing when you eat or sleep. It takes a couple minutes. So all you can do is kind of wait for it. This is an app game, so that's kind of how it works. Or you can go ahead and rush it by using your Sims bucks, which you can actually buy with real money. So that's kind of how they make their money, by buying Sims cash in the game. But we're going to go ahead and save on to that now and just wait it out, I guess, for another 2 minutes and 25 seconds. So when we're ready to be done dancing, we'll be back and be able to do some new things. And it has been a couple minutes and our little sim is done dancing. Look at her, she looks really happy when she dances too. So that's pretty cool. So now that she is done dancing, we can go ahead and click on this. And we can go ahead and collect these little thingerinos. And it looks like we actually got like our fun right here. Gain fun by using these objects. So by radios and TVs, we can actually gain fun with our sim, which has filled up her bar. And we also got a new well, we leveled up, for that's for sure. So when you level up, you get certain different items. So it looks like we got 2 Sims cash, and we also unlocked the ability to use a couple different furniture items, which is pretty cool. Different types of cabinets that we can go ahead and decorate our house. Ooh, we got a bathtub. Ooh, we got double beds. Ooh, we got some double beds. And there's some different couches, some different decorations. Ooh, there's rugs too, and little house plants. It's gonna be fun. Little books to decorate with. New hairstyles too. All right, and some makeup. Ooh, and some different types of shirts and clothing for our different types of Sims. Ooh, there's a dress too, and shoes and jewelry and oh my goodness, let's go. All right, so now that we got some money, we go ahead and collect our XP. So now we are level 5, which is pretty cool. So we're 22 out of 200. And let's see, we still have to go ahead and be romantic interest with someone and go ahead and get to work, which is pretty cool. And I've been playing around with using the camera, so might be a little bit jarring for the moment, but I'll get better at it, I promise. Alright, so yeah, that's pretty cool. So we do have enough, I think, energy that we can probably go ahead and go to work. So let's go ahead and go back to work and do another work little thingamajiggy by going ahead and going over here. And let's go ahead and click on this to go ahead and start the brew and serve event. And it will cost happiness and we will earn some money. So let's go ahead and start doing that. Or actually not happiness. I think it starts, or it takes our energy. Or is it happiness? Oh, it does take our happiness. Or it takes our fun. Oh my goodness. It takes our fun away. Alright, so let's go ahead and start by cleaning up this mysterious spill. You know, we don't know what it is, but we're going to figure this out. And let's see, can I go ahead and move the camera around? There we go. There's a nice view. Let's go ahead and click on that and get our star. Next, let's go ahead and pour you some coffee, sir. And I wish you can kind of like click on this to kind of like get things in a list and like have her do things in order as it goes, but you can only click on one thing at a time with this app game. So you have to definitely be, you know, in the mood to go ahead and go to work and be ready to, you know, do the things that you need to do. And no checking out other games, no talking on your tablets or your phones. You need to be ready, okay? Because when you're at work in The Sims, it's like real work too. And you need to be, you know, able to do it. Let's go ahead and give some of our Sims, let's go ahead and get the star. Let's go ahead and give you some coffee. Go ahead and pour coffee right there. And then we can go ahead and give you some of the coffee that we have. Let's go ahead and click this and get that coffee. We should have like a lot of coffee to go ahead and give away. So let's go ahead and discuss blends with her. And hopefully she likes that. Gonna go ahead. Oh, there we go. Oh, we got 2 stars for that. Nice. Customer appreciation. Let's go ahead and give our customer a cappuccino. There you go. Hopefully you enjoy that. Hopefully it's very delicious. You know, I'm still new at being a barista, but I appreciate you know, letting me do it. Let's go ahead and clean this table over here. And then what do you need? What do you need, sir? Tell me when I'm done. Okay, let's go ahead and click on that and give you coffee. All right, so let's go ahead and give you coffee. And then I think we can go ahead and click on our coworker too. Go ahead and chat with him. Tell him a joke, a whole latte coffee jokes to the coworker. So let's go ahead and do that and see if he enjoys. You know, it looks like he's pretty happy about that. Awesome. There we go. We got ourselves a star. Let's go ahead and give you a cappuccino, sir. I think we actually know you. Are we friends with you? We're friends with him, I think. Yeah, we're actually friends with him, so that's pretty cool. And let's go ahead. Let's see, we can't do anything with him right there. We can go ahead and clean down the sticky table. Let's go ahead and do that. And, oh, there's more customers coming in. Let's go ahead and click on that. Awesome. And let's go ahead. Let's see, anything else that we can do with you guys? No. Let's go ahead and clean up these sticky buttons. So we can go ahead and get our other star. There we go. And we are done. Ooh, what happened? Oh, we can change the colors of the workstations? Oh, we can move it around too. Oops. Okay, I didn't know that you could do that, but apparently that's a thing. There we go. So I guess you can kind of like change around your workplace, which is pretty cool. And we have finished work at our barista, so let's go ahead and collect our rewards and see what we got for today. Oh, we're career level 3 now. We can actually unlock things at home, a barista career at home, so that's pretty cool. So that is awesome, and let's go ahead and click that because we have completed our goal. Let's go ahead and pick up all this different experience that we have. And now, let's see what we have. Become romantic interests with someone. So let's go ahead and talk with people around town, I think. And kind of see who we want to go ahead and have a relationship with. I know that we're already friends with a few people. There's Theodore here. There's Prescott, Bella, Christina, Olivia, Henry, and Zoe. So is there anyone else over here that we might want to go ahead and get to know? Let's go ahead and talk to him, make a friendly introduction. And what is your name? Oh, we changed our outfit too. That's really cute. What is your name, sir? And Testu. Hello, Testu. Hello. Alright. And anyone else kind of like in the vicinities that we can go ahead and interact with? Let's go ahead and see. Let's see, there's some guys over here. Ooh, this girl kind of has my hair. And then gossip. Here is Prescott. We already know him. And let's see. I wonder if we should become romantic interests with him. He looks pretty cool. We can go ahead and talk about sci-fi. This is a nerdy sim. She needs to go ahead and talk about sci-fi with Prescott. There we go. Prescott like that. Ooh, he's a little nerdy sim too, I think. Let's go ahead and let's see what else we can do. Let's go ahead and ask for some advice and see what he has to say. And maybe he can go ahead and help us out. Give us some life advice. There we go. Collect all these. And let's see, we can go ahead and gossip with him. And we are getting like super duper low on our food and our energy levels too. So we'll probably have to go ahead and go home soon. Let's go ahead and see, is there anything else we can do? We can go ahead and tell him a dramatic story. And we're completely out of energy now. Uh-oh. So we're probably gonna go and have to go home like right now. Or we're gonna like pass out maybe. And like we're so hungry too. Oh my goodness. Alright. Is there anything else that we can go ahead and do with him? Not yet. Must be at my home. So we can go ahead and deepen our friendship and do an event at home. But let's go ahead and go home because we're tired, we're hungry, we're gonna be cranky. We need to go ahead and make sure that our skills are a-okay. So let's go ahead and go over here and grab a snack. So it's going to take a couple minutes of real time to go ahead and eat this snack. And then after the snack, I'm going to go ahead and have her take a snooze because she's also very, very tired. But yeah, so I hope you guys like this little first looks at The Sims Mobile. And I'll definitely be checking this game out a little bit more, seeing if we can go ahead and improve our relationships with some other Sims and all that jazz. But if you guys enjoyed this, or if you're excited about The Sims Mobile and you think you might want to play it when it releases in your country, let me know down in the comment sections below. And also let me know if there's any Sims that you think would be a really good fit for Rose, so that they could potentially have a relationship with and maybe even get married and have babies in the future, which is going to be really fun to see. I'm excited to see how babies and like toddlers work and children in this mobile game. So yeah, so stay tuned for that, and I'll see you guys later.